Hi. I just am on here right now, uh, just to extend the story. It might help somebody else out, along the way. Uh, I was hit by a car on January 18th, 2006. I jumped in front of the car to protect my ex-girlfriend's life. I was, uh, flown 50 feet in the air and came back down, and I shattered my right leg. They put it back together with pins and plates. I, at the moment, have traumatic brain injury. I was in a coma from 12 to 21 days. Exactly. For many years in my life, after the accident, I was 17 when it happened. I graduated with an associate's degree at 24. I graduated with a high school diploma at 17. I went back to school in a walker, with a walker, just to get the one last credit that I needed to get for graduation. Uh, Honestly, I it's a never give up personality that I have. Never give up, never give in. Um, at the age of 26, 27, I got involved in crack cocaine. That's 10 years of my life. I'm 37 right now, wasted on that drug, going from uh uh homeless shelter to homeless shelter. I stayed at places like Millennium, James Place, and other places like that. Uh Continuing to build a crime record, going back and forth to jail, indecent exposure, possession. Uh, I even my first job, but this is before the crack. I was really stupid. Battery on a Leo, where I got off, and I got that felony erased. But what I'm not trying to compliment myself or that lifestyle, nor am I trying to downgrade it or whatever you want to do with your life is your business. But I'm here right now at the age of 37. Today is September 16th. I live in a halfway house found by my father. I would like to give a big up to House of Hope that helped me break the chains of addiction around my life. Honestly, that was my own reason for getting into House of Hope. But you had to. I mean, my lawyer said it was just a misdemeanor. I got indecent exposure once again, and I decided at 10 years, I've wasted 10 years. Enough is enough. You know, uh, I got a job. In a week and a half of being here, I work at McDonald's, 3501 Biscayne Boulevard. And my name is James. If you're watching this and you live in South Florida, you want to go to 3501 Biscayne Boulevard, McDonald's, and just ask for James. That'd be awesome. I'm okay with it. I just want to extend some some appreciation not only to my parents but to my family, not only to my family but to those that helped me in that 10-year run. I needed a way out. I had got myself in there because I was broken. My body was shambled, and for 10 years I did myself great harm, from crack cocaine, smoking meth, not really grasping anything, and unfortunately, I have my associate's degree in business administration. I got that at 24. 2 years later, uh, I become a crack addict. I also want to extend the most ultimate appreciation to God, God, Guide of Destiny. That's how I call her, or Giver of Destiny. Another name that I call. My God, I'm here, and you know, I'm fixing my life. Uh, I honestly, I got into marijuana here for a bit, about a month and a half. And then I was faced with, I'm going to kick you out if you don't follow the rules. And I did not want to go back to living on the street, being homeless, asking for money, begging for money, any way that you want to put it. I used to say, I am politely inquiring. That was how I used to put it to make myself feel better. I just want to say, time is running out, that if you have a strive to thrive or to live, you have to put things in perspective and put the best foot forward. I am here and I'm doing just that. I haven't smoked marijuana for a week as of tomorrow. I'm kind of happy about that because I never could do that uh, in my prior years. And I am going to stay steadfast in this. You know, that's the only thing that I want to do. I want to make my parents proud. I might have a daughter out there named Lilybeth. I don't know, but I strongly believe that I do. I pray for my daughter. I've never seen my daughter. Unfortunately, I was hit by a car and cell phone was crushed and my memory was not there. So when I got the phone back, I turned the phone on. I didn't recognize anything or anyone on the phone. But I'll give a second. You know, God is so good to all of us because He gives us chances after chances. I would like to give a shout out to Numa Olive Baptist Church. That was the church that I was attending while I was at House of Hope. Even them, even they have helped me grow. I get into the spirit of doing Bible study, but I don't want to be so Christian dominated that I do not have the ability to sit back and not judge. Uh, God is good, and I'm going to continue moving forward. I'm going to continue to strive, to thrive, to prosper, advance, and progress, and succeed. I just want to say, you know what? For anyone and everyone out there, if you really want to make a change, you can do it. There are ways. Uh, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Have a great evening. Bye.